Yo, this is Mike Epps. You're watching Comedy Matters TV. Shout out to
Sirius XM.
Sirius XM.
Of him pulling up to the theater and he couldn't get in because he was late. And it was like a play was practically late sometimes, right?
Yes. We're always late all the time. The stereotypes is real.
And the audience loved it. But we love to break down stereotypes. I think that's important.
It is important.
To laugh at them and then also break them down so that they're not always true.
Yeah, that's right. Because one thing about stereotypes is that we can all laugh at it together. That's when it's good. You know, that's when if you can laugh at yourself, hey, all the pain goes away.
Absolutely. That's why comedy is a healing force. I love that about comedy. That can make everybody in the audience laugh at themselves.
That's right.
People get along. You know, an whole audience of all different backgrounds laughing. It's the best.
That's
It's nothing better.
Nothing in the world, you know. Bring all these different groups of people together. You know, laughter is very, very therapeutic. I think when one comes together and you're all laughing, a lot of times when I'm on the stage, it's like I'm talking about myself, you know, but it's very, very indirect to people that are sitting in the audience, you know.
You have a fascinating story, and that's what really draws me to it. I mean, I love your stuff, but the fact of overcoming obstacles to me is incredible. Because some people let life beat them down. Everybody comes, you know, we don't choose our childhood, we don't choose a lot of stuff about ourselves, and some people let it get to them, and other people overcome that. You speak for a bit about your early days. You were actually in prison. Talk about that, right?
Yeah, I had a few bumps with the law, you know, but, you know, looking back on it, I always give glory to God, you know, and I think that, you know, my story is really a feel-good story. I like for the kids to really, really understand that, you know, my story is that you can feel good, you can succeed in life. You know, I'm a high school dropout, you know, been in the Department of Correction before, you know, really never really had a formal job, but God blessed me with a talent, and I think that everybody has a talent. Everybody is blessed with a talent. It's just up to you to find it and pursue it and use it.
Absolutely. And so, was it Q that gave you your big break originally? Was he the first person to find you performing and put you into something?
Yeah, well, Q was the first one to put me in a motion picture. I did an independent movie with Vin Diesel before. Def Comedy Jam was my first stand-up break, so Q was the first one to put me in a motion picture that really exposed me to the world.
I want to get back to something that you said earlier because I forgot to mention. I love the fact that in the end that you bring in God. That it's very important to pray every day. Because it was a somber moment, but a very important moment. And I was in the audience and I saw how the audience responded to that, and they loved it. They loved it, absolutely. To have that spiritual connection, to be grateful for the things that you've been given. It's very important.
That's right, it is. So important to be grateful because we all know life is short and you gotta laugh and have a good time. Do your thing, you know what I mean? And you know, I just really, really appreciate my fans, you know, embracing me in many, many different facets. I mean, I feel like if I can stand up there and make you laugh for 40 minutes, we gotta have an Oral Roberts moment. Yeah.
Well, the electricity in the audience, I mean, I've been to so many shows, and I'm sitting in the audience, and it was building up, you know, you were kind, you had openness for you, that's nice,
yes.
You give people an opportunity
yes.
to get out on stage, that's always very nice to do, but the audience was waiting, and it was building up, and then the electricity was amazing, and then you came out, and it exploded, it just exploded. It was just awesome.
Thank you. You know, I've been doing comedy now for almost 20 years, and like I said, man, I can't say enough how much I appreciate my fans and appreciate people accepting me and embracing me and understanding me, giving these opportunities, and you know, I'm really grateful, man.
I saw your interview with Sway recently on Sirius XM and how much love you got from the people that called. You know, I'm up there all the time. This is going to be seen on Ron and Fed, you know, on Sirius XM. Fans of yours as well. And tell me about your show with LeBron.
Oh, the show is called Survivor's Remorse. I'm playing LeBron James' uncle in the show. LeBron is not on the show, but this is a show about his life. And you know, I'm just glad to have the opportunity to work on a network called Stars and work with somebody such a great talent.
That's great. And you're killing it in the movies too. You were recently in a movie with Anthony Mackie and Forrest Whitaker, right?
Yeah.
Sentence?
Yeah.
Did that just come out like about a month ago or so?
Yeah, that just came out. I do a little drama every now and then. You know, I crack jokes, but I consider myself the black Tom Hanks.
Do you imitate Forrest?
Yeah. You gonna get me killed, man.
No, that's fun. No, I love your Bill Clinton. That was great.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton, when you did Bill Clinton and Obama.
Obama, yeah. I do many, you know, impersonations and stuff. I definitely try to do impersonations of people that, you know, not too obscure, but people that people know.
You were also thinking of doing a book, you mentioned, right?
Yeah.
About your life?
I would love to do a book, you know. You introduced me to your book, which I think is a great, incredible book. Just looking at it, it's crazy. I'm very, very familiar with some of the characters and some of the stuff. Lucius, and I actually worked at Comic Strip Live before, and you know, you inspired me just now to go ahead and do that book.
Thank you. TC was telling me that. I didn't realize that in your early days that you were a strip guy that you used to perform.
I did. I used to beg to go on stage at the strip.
It was hard to get past Lucian. He was a tough guy.
It was a tough guy. He finally cracked it and let me go up on stage.
But that was Eddie's home club, and that's where Eddie discovered Chris. And Chris has always been grateful for that, and that's one of the reasons he wrote the intro to the book. Funny. I'm so proud to be able to give that to you.
Yeah. Make them laugh.
Make them laugh.
That's right. Book written by this guy right here is great. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much. It was wonderful to see you tonight. And I wish you continued success.
Thank you. You know, you all know he could have been a pimp, man, if things didn't work out for him.